Hi, progressive woman, and welcome to our space where women like you and I are unblocking, redefining, and progressing our deepest desired lives that we love. And we are doing this by encouraging it imperfectly. We keep progressing imperfectly. So, one of the questions that have been asked is, what is this content about? What is it for? And who are we becoming by watching this content? People have said to me, Laimani, I'm connecting with your content. By the way, thank you so much for those of you who've been emailing us, giving us feedback about what this content is doing for you. There's someone who told me Tuesdays are my days. I wake up and I look forward to Tuesday because I want to watch your video. I want to see what you've got for me because I am that woman in her prime. And I'm always looking forward to your content. But who are we becoming? This content is for the woman in her prime. These are women above the age of 40. These are women who are in their second act. These are women who are looking to the next chapter of their lives and who they want to become. And the content is intended for you as a progressive woman to become more BAS. Become a BAS woman. What does that BAS mean? BAS means bold, authentic, and significant. And what I want to do, and I will be looking down because I want to read, I want to look at what does bold mean for you? What does authentic mean for you? What does significance mean to you? So let's start with bold. Who is a bold woman? A bold woman is one who is living out her truth either quietly or loudly. This is very important for us because some women, when you say to them, I want you to become more bold, they shrink back and they shy away. In fact, some women tell me, like, man, you don't get it. I'm an introvert. Me, I'm not one of those loud people. Listen, boldness is not about being loud. Boldness is not always expressed by you being loud. Boldness can also be expressed quietly. I think about Rosa Parks and I think about a woman who was bold quietly or who was quietly bold. She simply refused to surrender her seat. So boldness can be expressed loudly and can also be expressed quietly. And you don't have to be an abrasive, abusive, vexing person in order for you to be seen or to become bold. A woman who is bold is a woman who is encouraging it imperfectly. A woman who is living in full self-expression amidst discouragement and lack of support from those closest to her. It is a woman who chooses to challenge herself, challenge her direction, challenge where she wants to go, even when everybody else thinks she is losing direction. It is a woman who doesn't sit and wait for things to happen, but a woman who causes things to happen. This is because you are a bold, blessed, progressive queen. That's a bold woman. A is for authentic. Every woman has a story. The real, vulnerable, genuine side of her. The candid side that separates her from her title, from her roles, whether it's her role as a mother, her role as a wife, her role as a daughter, her role as a colleague, her role as a leader, and her responsibilities. It is here in laimanibidali.com where we want to build up that side of you, that side that is separate from the roles that you play, from the title that you carry, from the responsibilities that don't get away from you. It is that side of you, that authentic, true side of you that we would like to build up. We embrace it, that side of us, and we encourage women not to be shy of that which makes them authentic and true to themselves. In this space of laimanibidali.com, it's a space where women can be unapologetically congruent with their experiences. This is because you know that everything that you've been through, every rise and every fall, every experience, whether it was shameful, embarrassing, okay, whether it was awkward, each of those experiences has prepared you for your next chapter. What you need to do is show up and keep progressing imperfectly. That's what you need to do. And you cannot talk about authenticity really without going back to vulnerability, because authenticity and vulnerability are like this side of the hand and this side of the hand. They are really interconnected. One progresses, advances the other. You can't advance vulnerability and not be authentic. And of course, the queen of vulnerability is none other than Brené Brown, and I have to read a few of her quotes. It behooves that we do that, right? We need to give her respect where it's due. This is what Brené Brown says: vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. And this is very true. Here's what I believe. I believe that when you have to hide away from who you are, when you are trying to cover up who you are, because of shame and guilt and experiences that you've had that are not too pleasant, what happens is that you end up getting stuck because you also hide away your innovation, your creativity, and the showing up in who you want to become. So I really like that quote by Brené Brown, and also like this other one from The Gifts of Imperfection. Authenticity is a collection of choices that we have to make every day. It's about the choice to show up and be real, the choice to be honest, the choice to let our true selves be seen. I also really like that quote. The choice to show up and be real, the choice to be honest, the choice to let us true selves be seen. So when you're not being authentic and vulnerable, you're denying the world of you, the gift called you, or the gift of you. And there are many other quotes. Please just go and Google quotes by yours truly, Brené Brown, and you'll find a lot of quotes by her. All right, let's go to significance. Significance deals with realizing your purpose and using it to impact other people. We are all created for a reason, and our work here on earth is to identify that reason and live it out boldly and imperfectly. Living out our purpose is about letting your light shine. It's about showing up, being seen, contributing to humanity in a way that you treat every simplest of tasks as though it was the most divine and holy assignment. It is couraging it imperfectly, putting up your hand, applying for that position, even when you're like, will they take me? Is couraging it imperfectly. So significance is about knowing that you matter and that your contribution matters. It's about knowing that you have some worth and some value to bring to every interaction. Okay? So with that, I will say this to you: be bold, be authentic, be significant. And if you want to get the other side of this conversation, the other side meaning our private, intimate conversation, how this applies in our intimate space, how do you be bold, authentic, and significant in your intimate relationships, you need to subscribe to our email by going to laimanibidai.com and leaving us your name and email address, because we have a conversation there we call Soul and Wine. And Soul and Wine is where I share my thoughts on intimacy only with the LB insiders. So become an LB insider by subscribing to our email at our website, laimandibidali.com. And with that, remember this: everything that you've been through, every experience, every rise and every fall has prepared you for your next chapter. Keep showing up and keep progressing imperfectly, because you are a bold, blessed queen. See you next time.